to you from Tampa, Florida. And we've got more rain in the forecast for today's game between the North Carolina Tar Heels and the Clemson Tigers. Hi and welcome, everybody. I'm Brad Nessler along with Kirk Herbstreit and Lee Corso. These teams have both had a great season, and now they're here to try to cap it all off in the ACC Championship.
Clemson has a ton of weapons offensively, but none more potent than their running back. This guy is such a sensational athlete on the field, and Brady's a true winner off the field as well. If you think he's impressive out there scoring touchdowns, you should see him in the classroom. What a role model.
Let's send it down to midfield for the Coke Zero coin toss. And the fans are on their feet awaiting the start of this game as the players line up for the kick. He sends it off. He's to the 20. He makes it to the 35-yard line. And here comes the quarterback onto the field, set to lead this offense for the first time today. They'll get the ball here at the 35. They line up in a double tight set. And they use motion. A decent pickup that time.
And see, guys, that's when this offense is at their best. If they can connect on these intermediate patterns, they'll allow them to be a lot more creative on offense.
2nd and 1. Ball on the 44-yard line. They'll work from the shotgun. Here's the option. And he makes it out to about the 44-yard line. So he decides to hold on to it, and that's going nowhere.
That's the senior safety that made that tackle. Great job of providing run support from the secondary.
Defensive line looking to clog that middle. Single set backfield. Tackle made at the 49. So the halfback gets some decent yards and a first down.
Great effort on that little scamper. He came away with about 5 yards.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 49. There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. Inside handoff. And the halfback carries for a pickup of 3.
He just went right through him.
Man, who was supposed to block that guy?
I don't think it matters, Kirk. He's playing with reckless abandon out there. It's got to be hard to block a guy that hits like that.
There's a player injured, but it looks like it's just a stinger. Third down again. The line is making some adjustments. Single back set, 3 wide receivers. They'll bring him down at about the 31. So the ground game picks up another first down.
Well, this really works on a defensive psyche. You can see the guys on defense right now just trying to catch their wind. Once again, they had a chance to bring this drive to a halt, but were unable to do it. The offense really seems to be clicking right now.
They go with the run. He's on the run. And they make the stop at the 20-yard line. And that's their 3rd first down of the drive.
Great blocking and great running equals a very successful offense.
And they've looked really good on this drive, Coach. The defense needs to figure out a way to stop them, or else they're going to have no problem putting points on the board.
Puts it right in his hands. Touchdown. Splits the uprights with the extra point. So we take a moment to check out the Pontiac drive summary. Clemson is lining up to kick this one off. He's to the 10. They'll bring him down at the 32. Well, they're down a touchdown. Let's see how this offense responds as they come onto the field for the first time.
You know, Brad, it's important that they respond here with a solid drive. The more momentum a team can build early in the game, the better off that team will be as the game wears on.
They go to the back, and he's hit immediately in the backfield.
From a defensive coordinator standpoint, it can really help out your scheme when you get excellent run support by the corner.
Not only does this kid tell him not to throw to his side, he's telling him not to run to his side. Yo.
So it's 2nd and 12. Ball on the 30. They come out with a big set. They'll go with the run once again. And he's tackled at the 35-yard line. A 5-yard pickup for the tailback. 3rd and 7 coming up here. Ball on the 35-yard line. They'll work from the shotgun. Looks to pass. He's looking deep down the left side. Incomplete. He got the ball away, but it wasn't anywhere near a completion.
Nah, he just wanted to avoid the sack.
4th down. They come out in a punt formation. He gets it off. I got to tell you guys, the offense really came up with a nice drive there last time out, and most of those yards came through the air.
This defense needs to improve from front to back. The line needs to put more pressure on the quarterback, and the defensive backs need to stick it to these receivers with tighter coverage.
He's tackled right around the 42-yard line. And another solid completion there.
I like this kid a lot. He keeps it simple. He just goes out there and completes passes. The last pass netted him over 2,000 yards on the year. And that's a pretty good year in my opinion.
The halfback with the carry. Tried to sidestep by there, but a good tackle on the play. 3-yard gain by the running back. 2nd and 6. Ball on the 39. One-man backfield. Running out of time, and down he goes.
This defensive end caused all kinds of problems on that play.
You have to keep an eye on this guy, especially during passing situations, because he does a great job of getting to the quarterback, as we saw right there.
Clemson up 7 points. Throws to the right to his fullback. Drop back 4 yards on that one.
Coach, what in the world happened there?
Let me say this. That is not how you draw up a pass play. And the coach is really mad. I'll bet you a lollipop that doesn't happen again.
Coach, you got yourself a deal, my friend.
Well, they turn it over on downs, and that's a big boost for this defense.
In a close game like this one, it's big plays like this that can be the deciding factor.
And they've got the momentum now. Now let's see if they can put the ball in the end zone.
Can't find anyone open. He might not be able to get the pass off. Throws incomplete, intended for his wide out. He's short that time.
No question. He had him open, but just couldn't manage to get the ball up enough to allow his wide receiver to get his hands on it.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. He's on the run. Fires deep down the left side. Caught out in the open. Huge gain, and that sets him up nicely with a 1st and goal. And he put a lot of air under that ball.
Yeah, he kind of threw it up for grabs, but you can't really question the result there. That was a big play.
A touchdown away from a tie. They've got a great scoring opportunity right now. Let's see if they make the most of it. Give to the tailback. That was a fine run to get in the end zone, guys.
Hey, that's his 10th of the season, Kirk.
Well, this guy's been solid all year long, and this won't be the last time we'll see him in the end zone.
They'll line up for the extra point in an attempt to tie the game. He makes the PAT. And here's the Pontiac drive summary. North Carolina gets set to kick this one away. He sends it off. He's to the 10. And down he goes at the 37-yard line. So let's see how the defense will hold up now as this offense comes out for their next drive. They'll set up shop at the 37. They line it up with 3 receivers. Straight ahead on the give. There's nowhere to run, though. That'll be a pickup of a yard.
1-yard gain on the play.
2nd and 9 coming up here. Ball on the 38. One-man backfield. On the handoff. Watch out. And he's taken down at the 44-yard line. They call his number, and he carries for 6 yards. And that's the end of the first quarter, and we've got a tie ball game.
At the end of the first quarter, the score is tied.
It's 3rd and 3. Ball on the 44-yard line. One-man backfield. And they use motion. Throws it. Knocked down. Incomplete.
Now that's the way to get in there and break up a pass.
And more importantly, Coach, brings up a 4th down situation.
He gets it away. Well, the offense heading back out onto the field after that kick, hoping to turn this drive into another touchdown.
Yeah, watch out for this passing game again. Boy, when they are rolling, they are hard to stop.
As long as this quarterback has time to throw, and you can guarantee that he'll find the open man.
It's the tailback. They'll bring him down right around the 46-yard line. And that was a nice run. Kirk, that was a great job by that big offensive line.
Yeah, it really was, Brad. And also, a nice read by the ball carrier to find that running lane.
When you break one like that, you got to give a lot of credit to the offensive line.
Taken down in the backfield. There was just no daylight on that play, and the defensive lineman was the reason.
Well, that's one way to get involved in the game. Great stop in the backfield.
They come out with 4 wide out. He's on the run. Going deep, lays it out there. What happened there, Kirk?
Well, the defense came with a blitz, but the offensive line did a good job of holding the pressure off long enough for the quarterback to make a great throw.
Wow, they're lucky that that didn't go for a touchdown.
Yep, no kidding there.
Now it's 1st and goal with the defense trying to regroup after giving up the big pass. In the red zone again. Let's see if it'll be another touchdown. And handoff. Looks like we've got an injured player down there. Can't tell who it is yet. It's 2nd down. 5 yards from a touchdown. They're packed in tight on the line. The halfback with the carry. Good idea giving it to the halfback near the end zone.
Why wouldn't you give it to this guy? He told me before the game, if he gets the ball inside the 10, you can 5-star lock it. He's going to score.
And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. North Carolina to kick. He really got a hold of that kick. And we got an injured player on the field. They'll go to work at the 22. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Knocks it down. He went deep, and it looked like it was going to be caught, but the defender broke it up at the last second.
Great play by the young man. He's flashing some real style in the secondary.
2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 22. They line up in the shotgun. 3 wide. He has some room. Nice tackle made there to bring him down. They keep it on the ground, and the halfback gets about 7 yards. They need about 3 yards to get the first down here on 3rd down. Single back set, 3 wide receivers. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. They keep it on the ground and get the first down.
Good call there on 3rd down by the old head coach.
Yeah, and also give credit to the big boys up front. They did an excellent job of allowing the back to get nice yardage there.
Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. Passes to the left, and it's going the other way. Here's an opening to the 20, to the 10. Touchdown, North Carolina. So a great play by the defender to give his team 6 points.
Kirk, he made it look easy. You can tell this kid has seen the end zone before.
That was a very good play, and that will certainly help build his team's momentum.
And he adds the extra point. North Carolina gets set to kick this one away. He kicks off. And he's taken down at the 33-yard line. Let's see how the defense responds now, coming off that big play just a moment ago.
It was a great pick. He took that back just like a bad Christmas present. I love that one.
It was the quarterback that gave him a gift on that one. He needs to slow down and make his reads and hit those receivers.
And he's tackled at the 42.
This is the advantage of effectively passing the ball on early downs. You set yourself up for a lot more options on 3rd down.
They line up in a double tight set. And down he goes around the 43-yard line. And the halfback runs for the first.
The reason that play was successful is simple. They got a good push up front. All the back had to do was run past that little yellow line right there.
Toss. He's tackled around the 46-yard line. They get 3 yards on the play.
3-yard gain on the play.
2nd and 7. Ball on the 46-yard line. Backfield's in an offset I formation. Pressure coming, and they get to him.
Kind of looked like he's hesitating a little bit too much.
You're right, Kirk. The protection was good, but they're not going to hold him out there forever.
It's 3rd and 14. Ball on their own 40. The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. Passes to the left, and it's going the other way. They'll bring him down at the 45. What an interception that one was.
He seemingly came from nowhere, and boom, he took the ball.
First down, 10 to go. Ace backfield. And he has it on the corner. Gains his way to the 30-yard line. And the tailback picks up great yardage on the run.
How many times did we see him run that play in practice this week?
1,000 times. And it was just as successful then as it is right now.
They line up in a double tight set. Gets a snap, and here comes the defense. Falling back, complete. A good play fake that time.
Here, the play action was key. It held the linebackers there by the fake by the running back, and the running back did a very nice job of carrying out his fake.
And the quarterback did a tremendous job of the fake handoff, too.
They got 6 the last time they were inside the 20. Let's see what they do here. They'll keep it on the ground again. And he's tackled at the 12-yard line. He carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards.
On the play.
2nd down, 11 yards out. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Now he's scrambling. He's rolling right. Throws to the receiver. Got it for the touchdown. And did that play ever develop nicely?
Well, it's all about the receiver on this play. He beat his man off the line and then ran a perfect route. All he had to do after that is make the catch.
And he converts the extra point. That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. Looks like they're lined up for the onside kick. They line up to kick this one away. Kicks off. Gathered in at the 6. Tackle at the 39-yard line. We'll have to see now how the offense responds this time after throwing a pick on their last drive.
As the quarterback, you just have to get that last play out of your head. All quarterbacks make mistakes, but the ones that don't repeat those mistakes are the really good ones.
Pressure gets there, and they bring him down. This kid just doesn't stop. That's his second sack of the game.
Great pressure on the quarterback. And this kid just has a nose for getting to that football.
This defensive end has provided a very efficient pass rush. One of the keys to this game was for him to get to the quarterback. He has really done that today.
Look out. And they intercept it. The sophomore safety. There's a player hurt. It doesn't look to be that bad. First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 48. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Decides to tuck it in, and he's got space. 3 yards there on the quarterback keeper.
3 yards gain.
Second and 7. Ball on the 49. The defense sets up with 5 defensive linemen. Now he tries to buy some time. Runs with it, and he's got room. A pickup of 5.
5-yard gain on the
It's
play.
third down and 2 to go. Ball on the 44-yard line. 4 wide. He's scrambling. Now he's going to run, and watch out. Brought down right around the 24-yard line. He got the first down and much more.
I'll tell you what, this guy is a threat every single time he touches the ball.
Kirk, you're absolutely right. I like this guy more every time I see him.
Defense lines up with 8 men in the box. Under heavy pressure. Quarterback's going to run it, and he's got room to work. A 5-yard quarterback scramble.
5-yard gain on the play. Timeout called by the offense.
So with the half ending, they're just going to try to put 3 points up on the board. The last time they were in the red zone, they got a touchdown out of it. Kicks up, and it sails through the uprights. And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. I have a feeling this ball is going nowhere near the return man with this kickoff, most likely to end the half. Tackle at the 27. Some second half adjustments definitely needed in this one. Our score, UNC 31, Clemson 7. Clemson is set to kick this ball off, and we're just about set to get the second half started. And he's taken down at the 35. And now we'll see the offense come out onto the field for their next possession. They'll go to work at the 35-yard line. Two tight end set. On the ground with the tailback. Tackle made around the 39-yard line. 4-yard gain by the back. Second and 6 coming up here. Ball on the 39. Two tight ends here. They hand it off again. He's taken down at the 40. A 1-yard gain on the play.
And the defense had great pressure there. They blitzed the middle linebacker, and there were no holes for the halfback to run through.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. And he's taken down at the 40-yard line.
This receiver showed soft hands and hung on for the first down. And if I'm not mistaken, the defense sent their corner on a blitz. If he doesn't get to the quarterback, the numbers are in favor of the offense, just like we saw.
First and 10. Ace backfield. They go with the back, and he's got room. They'll get 6 yards. Second and 4. Ball on the 34. Two tight end set. Gets it to the back. Brought down at the 31-yard line. 3-yard gain by the running back.
Yeah, there's not much room there for the ball carrier. The safety did a nice job of stepping up from the secondary, made a good stop before he could get many yards.
Single set backfield. Here's a handoff, and he's brought down right away.
That's not going to keep this drive going.
Good, solid defense there to force him into a 4th down situation.
It's 4th down, and the offense is getting set to go for it. Going with the shotgun here. Now he's scrambling. He's looking for 6. Knocks it down. So the offense will turn the ball over on downs.
Even though this one won't show up in the books as a turnover, believe me, it's still a turnover.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on their own 33. And it looks like the coach has had enough of this, and he's going to go to his backup quarterback. Handoff up the middle. And he's hammered down. So the draw to the halfback picks up 4. It's 2nd and 5 here. And we got some fresh legs in there at tailback. Right in the middle, and he meets the defense. The fullback picks up about 3 yards on that carry. 3rd and 3. Ball on the 40. The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. It looks like they're going to blitz. They'll throw for the first. And they got him. It's 4th down. And they're ready to punt this one away. Booming kick. He's got the corner. He gets to about the 44-yard line. Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive. They'll set up shop at the 44-yard line. Single set backfield. The halfback with a carry. And they make the stop at the 46. A 2-yard run by the halfback.
Nice tackle there from the freshman, coming down from his position at safety and making a solid tackle on the ball carrier.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Looking to throw. And this is not good news. This is a very serious injury. First and 10. Ball on the 39. They line up in a double tight set. Hands off, and not much room there as they try to work the left side. Maybe a yard on the run by the tailback. So it's second and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line. They're packed in tight on the line. Tackle made at the 33. The running back gives them 6 on the ground. It's third down and 4 to go. Ball on the 33-yard line. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Scrambling around. Junior. He might have a chance. He's all the way home. Touchdown. And he converts the extra point. So we take a moment to check out the Pontiac drive summary. North Carolina gets set to kick this one away. Kicks it off. They'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Their last drive ended in a punt, so this quarterback's going to be looking for something better on this drive. The offense will take over at the 28. First and 10. New running back now into the backfield. And he's taken down right around the 40.
How about that play?
Well, it was a good pass, a good catch, and they are keeping the defense off balance by throwing on first down.
Absolutely right.
The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. On the counter, wrestled down behind the line.
Those defenders really timed that snap. I'll tell you, they were in the backfield before the running back knew what hit them.
That's right, Coach. No chance on that play.
As we go to the final quarter of play, this one is almost wrapped up. Our score here, UNC 38, Clemson 7. Second and 14. Ball on their own 36. One-man backfield. It's the tailback. He's tackled around the 38-yard line. He gains a couple of yards on the carry. Third down now, and they need to get it out to the 50. There are 3 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He's tackled in the open field. Decent game, but they're still just short of the first down.
Yeah, if the receiver would have reached the ball out a little bit, he would have been able to pick up the first down.
Yeah, but that's tough to do when you have this defense coming after you.
And give the defense credit. Great job to keep them from getting that first down.
He's in trouble, brought down. Well, they had to go for it, but they don't make it.
Yeah, but I like the call. They needed to do whatever they could to get back in this ball game.
Too bad it didn't work out the way they wanted it to.
Good field position here. They'll start this drive inside their opponent's territory. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. There's a player shaken up on the play. It's second down and a yard to go. Ball on the 30-yard line. They come out in a goal line set. Here's the give. He fights forward to about the 29. Short gain there by the halfback for the first down.
They only got about a yard on the play, but the back did his job and got them a first down.
They're packed in tight on the line. Feeds it to the back. And he's tackled at the 22-yard line. A 7-yard run by the running back. It's 2nd and 4. They come out in a goal line set. Goes left and tackled in a hurry. That'll be a pickup of a yard.
1-yard gain on the play.
3rd and 2 coming up here. Ball on the 21-yard line. And they got all the big boys in there for this one. He's taken down at the 18-yard line. And they get enough for the first.
What's interesting about that short run on 3rd down is now they have the ability to go to play-action pass and stretch out this defense.
I was just going to say that, but don't be surprised if they don't go and go to the air right now.
He's on the run.
Yo, you can credit that incompletion to the pass rush. Great job of not letting the quarterback get comfortable back there.
He didn't throw a good pass at all.
All that, Kirk. He was under pressure. Unbelievable pressure.
Looking to throw. He rolls out to the right. Looks to a receiver. Touchdown. He makes the PAT. So under 3 minutes to go in the 4th quarter, and the score is UNC 45, Clemson 7. They line up to kick this one away. He kicks it. Someone down there just a little bit slow to get up. First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 26-yard line. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. And they make the stop at the 34. And they get a few yards on that little reception.
Check it out. He ran a good route on this play. And the timing of the pass was good. And they were able to get a nice gain.
Ace backfield. Complete across the middle. And down he goes at the 50.
Whoa, nice play. They drew up the post route and dissected the zone coverage for a first down.
And a new halfback checks into the game. They go with a run, and he's brought down in the backfield.
This is picture-perfect defense by this corner. Great job of providing run support.
Yep, he wasn't fooled at all by that play, and he really did well to stop him short of the line of scrimmage.
Right in the middle, and he meets the defense. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run. 3rd down, and they need to get it inside the 40. And we'd like to take this opportunity to congratulate our Russell Athletic players of the game. Throws it to the halfback, and he's got it again. And he's taken down at the 41. They get the completion, but it's going to be about a foot short of the sticks.
Boy, he'll make sure he gets there the next time.
Yeah, on 3rd down, you have to know where that first down marker is, because if you don't get there, then it's usually a drive staller.
This offense threw the ball extremely well on their last drive, and they ended up with a touchdown.
They really beat them up with that passing attack.
You can bet this defense made some adjustments on the sideline, though. I don't know if they can stop the passing attack, but they need to at least be able to slow it down.
Feeds it to the back. He's out to the 30. Knocked out of bounds at the 34-yard line. Great job by the running back, and that's a gain of 9. 2nd and 1 coming up here. We're down to our final minute of this ball game. North Carolina with a commanding lead. Again with a carry. Tackle made around the 40-yard line.
And it's always a plus if you're able to pick up the first down with the running game.
North Carolina is winning big. Under a minute left in the game. And they make the stop around the 44-yard line. About 4 yards on that play. 2nd down and 6. North Carolina in control. They go to the run, and he's tackled in the backfield for a loss.
That's the cornerback that got in there and made that play, Kirk.
Well, he's known for locking down receivers, but that doesn't mean he won't come up and lay the lumber on the ball carrier.
North Carolina up by a bunch. Now he's scrambling. Runs with it, and he's got room. And he's taken down at the 40-yard line. What a run on 3rd down.
You know, we're always talking about the importance of converting on 3rd down. If you're going to have any kind of success, you got to be able to keep these drives alive, like they did right there.
He launches one for the end zone. Tipped away. And that should do it. Our final tally in this one. UNC 45, Clemson 7. Lee, what are your final thoughts here as we take a look at our Pontiac game-changing performance?
These guys really came into this game prepared. North Carolina played an excellent game out there, dominating on both sides of the ball. They've got to feel pretty good after blowing out a team like this.
Well, that does it for this presentation of NCAA Football 09. For Kirk and Lee, I'm Brad Nessler. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.
Thank you for attending today's ball game. Please drive home safely.